All right, welcome Speed SF drivers to your Thunderhill West Loop logistics video. I am your host, Joe McGuigan. This is my co-host, JJ McGuigan, and we're going to give you the rundown of what to expect at Thunderhill West with Speed SF. First and foremost, once you get through the gates in the morning, how you get to the West Loop is you're going to actually hang a left off the main road there. You'll see the big skid pad and the small skid pad, and then there's a road in between that leads up the hill and over to the other side where the West Loop is. As you come down that hill, you'll see the clubhouse there for the west side, and then there's awnings both on the left and right side as you're coming down the hill there. You can park in any of those areas, but that's where you're going to go, and that's where we're going to be situated for whenever we're doing a West event. Now, the sound rules are very simple. They're the same that applies on the East Loop, which is it is 95 decibels anytime before 9 a.m. After 9 a.m., it will jump up to the 103. So keep that in mind. If you're in the first morning sessions, it's going to be 95 decibels, which is still relatively high. That is the road legal limit here in California. So, COVID-specific stuff here. We're going to have masks on at all times, as we always do. We want to be able to protect everyone around us. Keep that 6 feet barrier. Keep the mask on unless you're in your car or eating. You are allowed one crew member per driver. So one crew member can come with you as a driver. So keep that in mind. Again, the COVID situation, we've been dealing with it all year, basically. We're happy to be running, and we just need your cooperation to make sure that you're wearing the mask at all time and keep everything happy. Yeah, I know, we don't like it either. Now, as far as the specifics at the track, to get onto the track, you're going to go down the pit, down the paddock, and you're going to see near the final turn, there's actually going to be a split in the road. There's going to be the right fork, the right turn of the fork you're going to take. That's going to actually kind of make you do a hairpin onto the hot pit lane. You come up the hot pit lane, and just like we normally do, there's going to be a fast lane and slow lane. Fast lane's going to go out first, slow lane's going to go out second. Not 1-1-1, it is this lane, then that lane. So use that for you to self-grid yourselves. Now, once you're on track, whenever you're leaving the pits, just like on the East Loop, there is a blend line coming out of the hot pits. And that blend line is going to be having you hug hard right as you come out the hot pits to make sure you don't apex, turn 2 there, which is the big the bank sweeper. So do not apex turn 2 coming out of the hot pits. If you do, it'll just be like on the east side. You're going to earn yourself a strike. You're going to get a black flag. So make sure anytime you leave in the pits, you obey that blend line. I can't stress that enough. Doesn't matter if you're the first car out or if you're coming out midway, whatever, or you get a black flag and you're going back out on track, regardless. Anytime you leave the hot pits, you got to obey that blend line. Stay to the right of it. Now, as always, once you're on track, look for the corner workers, build up memory where they're at, because they are your lifeline, as we talk about in the main drivers meeting videos involving the flags and whatnot. There's going to be checkered flag in 2 spots, just like tradition on most of the tracks we go to. You're going to see it at start finish, and you're going to see it at turn 8. If you see it at turn 8, session's over. Cool the car off, bring it in the paddock, and cool the car down the pit lane if you need to, which again, the paddock speed limit is 5 to 10 miles an hour. If you go on faster than that, you're going to get yelled at. You're going to earn a strike for that too. There's other drivers. There's sometimes animals. There's kids running around. So please keep that in mind that the paddock speed limit is 5 to 10 miles an hour. As far as if you have fluid or anything like that drop on this track doesn't have any escape roads really. So if you know that you're having mechanical failure or you're dropping fluid, don't try to be a hero. Pull off to the side, tap your roof, let them know that, hey, I'm okay, and you just need to get towed in. I don't advise going off into the grass because, again, especially this time of the year, everything is dry. We don't want to start a fire. So, once again, not a lot of escape roads. Don't try to be a hero and bring in all that, try to bring it in if you're dropping fluid there. Really, aside from that, it's a fantastic track. If you've never been to the West Loop before, it's short. You're going to get tons of laps per session because it's such a short track. With that in mind, be courteous as always with point buys. If you need to dive into hot pits real quick to get some gap, you can do that. There's all that stuff available there. But we definitely look forward to seeing you on the West Loop, and make sure you watch the other videos. We'll see you then soon.